Hello everyone, and welcome back for another week of Xbox Live Indie Games. This time we're looking at the games released during the week of November the 24th to November the 30th, 2013. Finishing out November, we actually have a whole load of games this week. 13 released. Had almost nothing being released for the past 3 weeks, but this week we got a whole load. We're starting off with Don't Be Late for Your Date. Don't do it. Don't be late for it. Why would you be late for your date? We have levels we can select from, and we have the girlfriendometer on the right. I'm not sure what that's measuring right now. I guess that fills in as we complete levels and succeed in not being late for our date. Let's start level 1. Alright, there's the girlfriend. I'm not sure what's going on with her jeans. How's she doing that? But she wants us to come over and pick up a pizza and a movie. So our tasks are pizza 25 times, CD 20 times. This is very clear. Okay. Yes. Yes, we are not going to be late for our date with our car that has machine guns. I'm pretty sure we'll make it on time. We will not let these pesky drivers, these people on the road, get in the way of us getting to our date with pizza and movie. Okay, we're picking up coins and ammo. Just lying on the road, as it does. And as we do so, we can see that our task is not to get 25 pizzas and 20 movies, no, rather it is to pick up coins on the street, on the ground, whatever it's doing there. And once we get enough, we can buy the pizza and the movie. There's the movie! I bought it. With 20 coins. We want to take our time. We want to keep a slow pace for right now. Because we want to make sure we have enough money to buy the food when it comes up. So, pizza, that way. We're almost to the pizza. I can taste the pizza already. But these people will never taste anything again. No. They shouldn't have gotten in the way of our quest to not be late for our date. It's on them. It's on their heads. Donuts? Oh, we're not here for donuts, though. We're here for pizza. We got movie, we need pizza. Okay, pizza's this way. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna pick up that pizza that's lying on the street, and now we're gonna pick up the pace. Because we have to make sure that we're not late for our date, after all. We do have a time limit in the lower right. If you didn't notice that, why didn't you notice that? She's expecting us to be here on time. Doesn't matter how many people we have to murder to get there. It's just a good thing that all this money and ammo was left laying out in the street for some reason. I don't know how anyone could be late for their date with all this. We made it. She apparently has a checkered line in front of her house, letting us know that we made it, and she's glad that we made it on time. Buy the game? Maybe we'll continue on playing the demo to get a better idea of if we want to buy this game. Try level 2. Okay, girlfriend is saying that we're going to come on over, spend some time with her by the pool, pick up coffee. Okay, coffee and donuts. Coffee, we need 18 gold coins that we find on the street. Donut, we need 25. Watch out for police speed traps. So you see what the game's doing. Increasing in difficulty, introducing new mechanics. This time we have to deal with the police. We're going to be looking out for speeders. I killed the occupants of that RV. They were probably going on vacation or something, I don't know. But we have to make sure that we're on time for our date. Don't be late for your date! It's that easy. We'll get to hang out with our girlfriend by the pool with coffee and donuts that we pick off of the street. And pretty much just drive over them. I guess we have some kind... There's the coffee right there. We bought it. I guess we have some kind of trap door in the bottom of the car. We use it to pick up the coffee as we drive over it. Seems pretty convenient. Oh, speed trap. It's not there anymore now, is it? Took care of that speed trap. Not even the police are going to cause us to be late for our date. Hot dogs. We don't need hot dogs. It's not what our date asked for. Our date asked for murder. And coffee and donuts. But we do have enough coins for the donut. If only someone was selling donuts, and here it is. Alright, here we go! Now we're taking off, because we're not going to be late. Or maybe we will be... Oh no, we're immortal. Forget it. Okay. You ever see that movie, The Wraith? It's kind of a spirit driving a black car for revenge, and he couldn't be killed. The car couldn't be destroyed. I think this is basically what that's based on. Our girlfriend is going to be so happy when she sees how early we are, and with all the food. No tickets for us, either. Oh, then again, maybe something could stop us after all. We were too reckless in our quest to not be late for our date. To be fair, it is kind of difficult to not be late for the date if you have to do so much murder on your way. Okay. So I guess that's going to be it for Don't Be Late for Your Date. There are 20 levels of fun to be had as you try not to be late for your date. Let's move on because we do have a few games to get to this week. But it'll be difficult for anything to top Don't Be Late for Your Date, I think. I think we've seen a new high watermark here on Xbox Live Indie Games. Next up this week is Jump Jet Challenge. And we have a very elaborate, aesthetically pleasing title screen to greet us into Jump Jet Challenge. Fly across Europe in a Harrier jump jet, perfecting your landings on... Yeah, okay, let's continue. Okay, here we are. This is our plane. Okay, we died.
Right.
And died again. Okay. Doing it seriously for this. Okay. I overshot the target. It's that other yellow line right there. See if we can get it. Almost.
Right.
So this is why they don't give pilot license to just anyone. Especially jump jet licenses. If that's even a thing, I don't know if it is. I would hope that people who fly jump jets are especially trained for this. Oh. We made it to the runway, but we drove right off and died in a horrible wreck because of it. So apparently we're taking off from London. Or is it that we're going to London? No. Hold on. Okay. Let's get this under control. Yeah, complete control is what this is. Now we're flying, and we went right over the target, but that's all right, because we're flying, right? That's what we're here for. The grace and grandeur of that wonderfully drawn building.
Right.
Almost did it. Almost got it. It'll happen. At some point, it's gotta happen. I thought for sure we had it that time.
Right.
See? Arrived at London safely. I can buy stuff. We can buy, cargo that we can transport. We can also buy guns if we wanted to. We can buy bombs to destroy guns, should we care to do that. We haven't encountered any guns. Let's see. Alright, okay. Select our next destination. So there's only one that we can choose right now. It's Paris. Alright, let's go from London to Paris. Oh, that's a beautiful night sky. I have a line here, which will indicate where we should be flying, and we're pretty much there. That's pretty much what we're doing.
Runway approaching.
Almost.
Runway approaching.
Why does it say runway approaching? We just left it. Buzzed that sailboat. I didn't know it hit him. Alright, we're almost there.
Fuel low. Runway
fuel low, but we're almost at the airport. That line seems way too gradual. You're really supposed to keep along that line in that way? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Went right over it. Don't seem to have much trouble staying up in the air now. If you're wondering what the controls are, it's right trigger to crash, okay. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Okay, I guess I would have to have bought fuel. The controls were use the R trigger to thrust and push the L stick up and down to move the position of our jump jet. I guess that's it for Jump Jet Challenge. We never will make it to Paris. We'll dream about it. We'll dream about what wonders we might have seen there. It'll never happen, I guess, because we died. We died a horrible flaming wreck. We'll never see our girlfriend that's in Paris. We will be late for our date, eternally. That's Jump Jet Challenge. That's a pretty nice sound effect for that logo. Alright, we're playing Lazy Caverns. Continue this trial mode. Now, playing Lazy Caverns, this looks familiar to me. Okay, now it's started. We're jumping around, we're platforming, we're getting keys. Took me a second to think about what this reminded me of. I believe it reminds me of a game called Manic Miner, which I believe was on the ZX Spectrum. Oh, pardon me, the ZX Spectrum. And I thought this was kind of weird, a weird choice to put on Xbox Live Indie Games because I believe Manic Miner itself is on Xbox Live Indie Games. Seem to remember this being released on the service a while back. I mean, hey, someone wanted to make their own version of the game, that's fine. No reason not to. Oh, almost made it. You probably have figured out the goal, the objective. We want to get the keys and then get to the exit, and everything will kill us. Everything except besides keys, of course, will kill us. Oh no, with 2 enemies. There's nothing lazy about these caverns. We have to be on the ball to survive. We did it. We evaded the wrath of the big furry balls, I guess? And birds, oh no. We were disintegrated because we touched the seagull. As it's, yeah, the title down at the bottom. Birds! Birds, the most dangerous of animals in the world of Lazy Caverns, obviously. They don't really fly, though, do they? They just kind of slide along on their bellies. Oh, shouldn't have done that. You would think birds would be, flying around like that one at the top of the screen. These are some pretty lazy birds, I think. Which I guess is fitting for Lazy Caverns. Alright, let's see if I can make it back. Nope, I was disintegrated. I died horribly. Killed by birds. Or bird. I've only been killed by that one bird so far. I don't know, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good, and it is pretty much a copy of Manic Miner, but it controls fine. This kind of seems like someone's first project, some first game project, right? Can't really fault it. Yeah, okay, trial's over. Press B to back. I controlled fine, which generally is the hardest part to get down, so I'm having trouble... I'm having trouble just saying bad things about it, I guess. Yeah, it looks bad, it sounds bad. It's a copy of another game. But it seems kind of earnest in some way, I don't know. That's lazy Caverns. You probably don't want to play it yourself. Or if you did, you could just straight up get Manic Miner on Xbox Live Indie Games. But it's here if you wanted to try it. Well, this game's powered by the Phase engine, so you know we're in for a treat. Because it's time for Zomination. No, we didn't get out of this week without zombies. That wasn't gonna happen. Alright, what is Zomination? Okay, it's this game. It's been a while since we've seen this game. Oh, hey. I was about to say it's been a while since we've seen this game, but you remember what this game is, right? Overhead perspective. Double joystick shooter with zombies. Except this time, I guess the twist is that there are other enemies that are shooting at us. Which is not something I've seen in other versions of this game. It does make things harder. I wouldn't say it makes the game any better. If you don't know what I mean by this game, I mean that for some time, it was a very common occurrence for this exact style of game to come out on Xbox Live Indie Games. Overhead, dual joystick shooter, where we're being followed around by zombies who don't really animate or anything. They just kind of move towards us. And I guess this was so popular because this is an extremely easy kind of game to make. Like, if you were to download some game-making software, a software package, like if you've heard of Construct, if you download something like that, the tutorial on how to make a game is basically this. And it shows you how to basically make something like this in a few minutes, so it's not the biggest challenge to try to make. Alright, you know what type of game this is, and at this point I don't know if there's really a reason to keep playing Zomination, because it's just this game again. And even though it's been a while since we've seen this game, it hasn't made me like it anymore. Then no life left. There's no life left. Zomination. Next up is first-person mathematics, which is what you always wanted to do. Solve math problems from the first-person perspective. Well, okay, that's original. We're getting some edutainment software all up in here. It's fine. With the premise of solve math problems or die. Which would you choose? Let's start with level 1. We'll just see how this works. Alright. So level 1 starts with just addition problems. So you've seen Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. Remember that? Had to step on the right panels or otherwise you'd fall. Right? That's how this works. If we step on the wrong math problems, we fall into the infinite void to live out a life of eternal falling, never actually reaching the bottom because there is no bottom. Uh-oh. 4 plus 4 equals 8 is the right one. We're over here. Fortunately, we can jump. Footwork is also important. I went too far to the left. I mean, alright, if you wanted to try to introduce some sort of, like I said, edutainment software, I mean, It seems like it might be part of another game instead of just a game on its own. I don't know. I mean, I remember playing some fun edutainment games as a kid. Oh, actually, we're on the last row, so I don't even need to solve this last row. Just jump right over it. Cheating death and math. Next room involves subtraction problems. Then again, you know, if schools wanted to try to introduce this kind of thing, but for real, well, in that case, I mean, if students really did have to step on the right answers or else they'd fall to their death, that would be a great motivator. I'm not advocating that. Just saying. It'd be a reason to pay attention in class. Not much of a soundtrack to first-person mathematics, is there? Alright, we did it. The next room goes on to multiplication. Oh, actually, no, there's a third room in level 1. The chocolate and peanut butter of the mathematical world. I guess we might as well do this. If we finish this, then it goes on to level 2, in which they do multiplication and division. And as thrilling as this is, we do have a lot of games that we need to get to today. No indication on what kind of prize there might be at the end for our brave adventurer attempting to reach the end and survive after going through the Temple of Math. The last door did say infinity, so maybe it's just an endless mode, I don't know. But that's it for first-person mathematics, an attempt to bring some education to the world of Xbox Live indie games. Though I don't know why that would be needed, considering the top-class educational software we've seen in titles such as Learn Math and Sciences that we've already seen on this service. So I don't know why this would be needed. That's first-person mathematics on Xbox Live indie games. Next up is TTY GFX ADVNTR. Are you ready for an adventure? The villagers are going about their daily routine. What are we going to do? We're going to go to the inn? We could go to the inn, but why would we do that? We just started. Let's go to the blacksmith, why not? The blacksmith? We could buy weapons. No, we can't. We have 0 gold. We're penniless. We're a beggar. We can't buy a mystic sword for 2,000 G. It's an insult to even offer to us knowing we have no money. Let's go to the meadows. What's in the meadows? Let's take a look around. Oh, there's an old woman. We should probably help her out. Oh, she put a sleeping spell on us. Steal some of our money. Joke's on her, we had none. Ha. Oh no, a cobra! I'm gonna stomp on it. We killed it. With their bare hands. How many people can say that? You killed a venomous cobra with your bare hands. Found some gold lying in the meadow, probably belonging to a dead body that snake killed. A rat approaches. We're gonna stomp on that one too. And it's doing some more damage to us though. Alright, and I think we should probably return to the village to rest up. Let's see what the rates were. Only 5G. We have that now. Great. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Slept 2 days straight, and paid for it. We could go to the forest, but we have to find a way to cut the trees blocking our path. We can't do that now. Unless we could just chop the trees down with our bare hands. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. It's too dark to go in the cave. The desert? That's a lot of environment types around this village. Huge boulders are blocking the way, but why would we want to go in the desert at all? There's also the castle, but we need a key to open it up. What are our stats like? Yep, not really any. Could go back to the meadows. It's really the only thing we could do. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, we can't buy his hatchet, but we need the hatchet to get in the forest. Alright. Oh, we're not falling for that again. We're turning our back on her. We leveled up, because we killed that snake. You know, this game really just gets right straight to the meat of the game. Straight to the adventure. No, old woman! No, merchant, I want to buy that hatchet from you. I have to be honest. I don't have the money. No, old woman! Okay, snake. That's what we're looking for. Because we can kill snake to get money. No, merchant, not yet. Okay, well, great. Rat. Let's use our special skill. Apparently we sat on it. I guess that's what we did. And we take money. Okay, great. Merchant, you're right on time. We're gonna buy that hatchet from you. Wonderful. We're gonna go back and go to this inn. Gonna rest up. You know, this game just says, let's just get right to it. You know, all this extraneous stuff, walking around, talking to people, we don't need any of that. We just need options on this menu. Okay, now I can get into the forest. And is that a spider? I don't know, it looks like some kind of beetle, but we'll use our special skill anyway, because it has a lot of hit points. Even sitting on it didn't do too much. Oh man, we're gonna have to run away, I think. But we don't have enough gold to go back to the inn, so let's head to the meadows and try to build up some gold that way. Oh, we leveled up again, great! So maybe the forest will be a little easier. Alright. Low hit points, so let's just try attacking, see what happens. Alright, that went better. Did do a good deal of damage to us when it hit. No, old woman! We're not falling for it again. Okay, the merchant is selling the candle this time, which you might guess is what we need to get into the cave. Hey, wolf. I'm gonna crush you. There you go. Did it. Wolf, we defeated. Return to village and sleep. Yes. Oh, prices are going up. I think this innkeeper's taking advantage of us. No! Well, I think you can get the gist of what this is all about. We would just keep doing this until we get enough money to buy that candle, then we would go in the cave. And I assume when we go in the cave that the merchant there will sell us the key to the castle. I would guess that's what would happen, right? Oh, we died. At least we have a nice tombstone in this beautiful forest. And that... Again, I have trouble saying bad things about this one. I kind of like it. It just gets right down to it. Okay, here's an RPG adventure with everything cut out of it. Just pick stuff from the menu and go. We're gonna be done with this in a few minutes. And I assume that if the castle is the last level, this would probably only go for a few minutes more, right? I don't see how it could go for too much longer than that, unless there's some kind of twist and some amazing world opens up that is not evident for right now. But I kind of doubt it. That's TTYGFX ADVNTR on XBlig, on XBLIG. Next up this week on Xbox Live Indie Games is Slalom, which, as you might guess from the name and the title screen, is about skiing. There was also a game called Slalom on the Atari 2600 that I used to have. I assume that this game is much more advanced, as that game is many years old and on an archaic system. Actually, no, it's not. It's pretty much the same thing. But what we'll do is... Oh. Well, while not the most technically proficient skiing game, has to be the most emotional. Game over. So, it's an interesting choice of soundtrack for Slalom. Actually, there are a number of music tracks that we could choose from, apparently all from the same artist. Not really too much to say about the game, really. It's more about the soundtrack, I think, to Slalom. And I believe over on the right, Jessica Prouty, I believe that is the artist who made the soundtrack to Slalom. Or rather, I would assume that probably Wolf Games, I would assume, contacted her for the rights to use her songs in this game. So that's Slalom. I hope it was good for you. And I think we'll never forget our experience going down the mountain together through the beautiful white snow into the lights. Next up is Avatar Legends 2360. We'll get to the Legends just as soon as something comes up. Press start and everything stopped. And there we go. There we go. All right. See, a loading screen is really all you need. Some kind of indicator that shows that something's happening after you press the button. Okay, next mission. We're in the city's dock. Okay, so I tried the game out before, and I guess that is where I left off. I can't do that level, I guess, because... Yeah, change mission. I guess mission 1 and 2, or maybe just mission 1 was all you could do in the trial. Pressed A. Okay, there we go. Alright, Avatar Legends 2360. What kind of game is this? We've seen already that it's polygonal. It uses avatars, as many games on XBlig will do. Okay, it's a third-person shooter. We have a laser rifle? We don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing here? We have a laser rifle. Can you talk Captain Awesome, I guess? If we have to. There he is. Let's see. Could he tell us what's going on here? Because we don't know. What robots? Okay, we don't know what we're doing here. We have a gun, and there are robots. Let's kill the robots. Alright, there they go. We did it. There's Captain Awesome back there. I didn't see him do too much, really. I'll take your word for it, Captain Awesome. Alright, here's the story. We're in Avatar City, being overrun by alien robots from outer space. We're part of an elite group of soldiers to neutralize the alien threat. Robots better get out of our way, I think. I mean, now that we know what's going on, okay, let's kill some robots. So Avatar City looks pretty run down. Or I guess we're just in the bad part of town, because there are some nice buildings in the background. But if you look around here, it doesn't look so great. I think the robots are invading the wrong part of town, honestly. Not much property value on this side. Alright, we could put our gun away. Destroy. But we have to pull it out pretty quickly again anyway. So I don't know. The game runs smoothly, which, as I've mentioned before, is kind of uncommon for polygonal games on XBlig. The aiming seems fine. Oh. I'm sure there will be some kind of in-depth plot, some kind of twist there that we'll get as to what the robots are doing here and why we can't remember anything. I'm gonna guess that must be coming. Oh wait, there's someone here. He doesn't seem to be paying the robots no mind, though. I guess that's up to us. Destroy them! And this guy better get out of the way, I think. Oh, this is the general. I guess he had confidence in that we could take care of it ourselves. I want to kill robots. What is with the robots? Well, it is where robots come from, I suppose. I have amnesia. Yeah, elite soldiers can't afford to have amnesia. Alright, we have to find Dr. White, brilliant young scientist. He knows how to stop the robots. What if he isn't alive?
Destroy them.
What? Oh, why would the robots want to do that? The museum is not hurting them.
Attack.
The museum is not harming anyone. Why would they come to destroy the museum? We died. And will anyone be left of humanity to mourn our passing? No, because with our death comes the end of humanity. They find the brilliant young scientist and kill him, and after that there's no one who can stop the robots. We failed. If only we had gotten out of the way of that barrage of laser fire, everything would have been different. But now, all is lost. All is lost. That's Avatar Legends 2360.
Elfland.
Next up is Elfland Reloaded, Volume 2, The Troll Caves. I pressed A. And everything kind of stopped. It's kind of a common thing on XBlig. We'll get to the game eventually, I'm sure. You have to see what these troll caves are all about. And oh, there we go. Okay. Let's start new game. We can choose either Elfie or Elfita. I don't think there's any difference at all between them. Okay, so I had pressed A to start the new game. It'll get to it. Let's take this time to just think about our previous adventures with Elfland Reloaded. I don't think we had any. I'm pretty sure I did not play Volume 1. So this is our first introduction to Elfland, which might seem kind of odd for that to be Volume 2. Obviously, we've missed an important part of the story. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, that is a lot of text in this game. The elf village has been overcome by trolls. Okay, we're doing something. Let's move aside from that wall of text. We've got birds relentlessly chasing us. We can't do anything to them right now. To the Grand Elf. We could try to get up here. And being an elf, we can walk on the clouds. We're lighter than air. There's a living cloud we're talking to right here. It's got eyes and a mouth. Alright, let's continue on. I'm sure you read all that? You got what's going on? Alright, we're continuing on. Alright, this is how we fight things. We get fruits, and then we fire them like a machine gun, and we stun enemies. It seems like we can't kill them, only stun them, so that's kind of a problem, because they will come back. They will wake up at some point. There's stuff down there. We could go down there and get some treasures, but maybe we should try going to Mortimer's house. That cloud did mention Mortimer. See, there are diamonds down there. We could try to plumb the depths. Oh, visitors are not welcome to Mortimer's house. Well, he's going to be displeased, because we're coming in anyway. Alright, there we go. Mortimer's house. Visitors are not welcome. He doesn't want people in his house, even though his house is infested with animals. Got snakes? You got pogo snakes? Mortimer has got to get a professional in here to look at this, I think. I can't believe he lives like this. And there's Mortimer up there. He doesn't seem bothered by any of this. Look at him shovel that food in his face. Well, he's disappointed that his signs don't seem to be working. But he says, you know, he's bored of eating the same old things. He would like us to get him a bird's egg to eat. And if we do this, he'll give us that armor back there. And I guess we need the armor, so we probably should go off and try to find a bird's egg. He didn't specify what kind of bird. Just, you know, an egg. I guess he's never had one. Maybe it's rare in this world. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Elfland does give you the opportunity to just think about the experiences we just had as we go from screen to screen and the entire game pauses while I guess it loads something. Not sure what it would be loading. Something. Can't go off to the right, so I guess the map ends here. Oh, is that John Arbuckle? Yeah, it kinda is. Oh, he knows what we're here for. He knows we're here for that giant bird's egg. He tells us that we should not try to make a go for it. He could give us information about it. Alright, let's pay the gems. See what he has. Oh, I don't have 30 gems? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, there's that giant bird. He killed us. That guy was right. John Arbuckle knew what he was talking about when he said that we should not try to make a go with that bird's egg. That's Elfland Reloaded. It's some sort of story-based, side-scrolling platformer that has a whole lot of load time for some reason. Next up is Hellhounds. We get the opening story right here. A Hellgate opened in some temple somewhere, I don't know. Demons came out. And now, there are Hellhounds. So the purpose of Hellhounds, it's a first-person shooter where we have to fight off the Hellhounds and get the skulls. We have to find these 6 skulls while not dying to Hellhounds. Let's see if we can do it. We only have a handgun and an Uzi, it seems. Yep, here we are. We have a flashlight that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I hear the sound of Hellhounds. Oh. Start off with a skull right next to us. How lucky. Don't know if there are any other enemies in the game besides Hellhounds. I'm thinking there might not be. Man, we have 2 other skulls in sight. Right off the bat. The main difficulty here is keeping track of what's going on around us, since those Hellhounds could come out from anywhere. Alright, let's carefully walk towards that skull. Oh. See that? That Hellhound was trying to get the drop on us. It's a good thing we were careful. So many dog corpses. We don't want to rush as we try to get these skulls, because that's how the Hellhounds will get you. Try to rush into things too fast. Gotta take it slow, gotta take your time. And make sure that the Hellhounds don't get the drop on you. Oh, the final skull? Let's not be hasty, though. Let's not rush. Almost. It's within our grasp. We got it. Okay, I guess we don't have to escape or anything. We just win the level after getting the skull. Alright, next level. Find 7 skulls. Stepping things up, and we only have the handgun this time. So are you frightened yet? That is very scary. I agree. And this level actually has a better layout for us, because it's a narrower hallway instead of a larger room, so the Hellhounds could only really be coming from in front of us. Oh, that Hellhound sunk its demonic fangs into us, and we lost 20% health. Did you just hear a musical sting? And now the passageway forks. Let's try going in here. Things are getting worse. We've been bitten twice. We don't even have half of our skulls yet. Oh, actually we do. If you were wondering, no, I don't believe there is any kind of slender dog or something that starts following us after getting enough skulls. At least I have not seen that. I don't know if we'll survive this. If we get bitten one more time, it'll be all over. But at the same time, we only need one more skull. Who will win first in this contest between man and Helldog? There it is. The last one. Is there another Hellhound somewhere in the shadows? No, I think we've done it. We have defeated the challenge of the Hellhounds demo. The Hellhounds were no match for us. There are more levels in the game, but that's it for the demo. As it says, we can unlock the full version to get 10 challenging levels, 4 powerful weapons, 8 Hellhound types. So maybe Slender Dog is not entirely out of the question in that case. There's more than one type of Hellhound. But I guess no other enemy besides a Hellhound. In any case, if you want a slow-paced first-person horror-themed shooter where you kill a whole bunch of dogs, I guess that's Hellhounds on Xbox Live Indie Games. Next up on Xbox Live Indie Games this week is Cubicity. Let's start a new game of Cubicity. Cubicity seems to be some kind of puzzle game in which we are this individual walking across the street who sees this manhole, this open manhole, and apparently cannot resist jumping into the open manhole? Does that happen often? I didn't think it would, but the professor here seems to think that people quite often jump into the open manhole. In fact, that's how he amuses himself. Keeps that open manhole there, people jump in, and then we get put through these tests. I don't think that looks so inviting, though. But it seems that our character just could not resist the allure of the sewers. Alright, we've gone past the sewers. We're in some kind of caverns here. Alright, so what we do, we're on this rope, and it appears that we're on the rope the whole time. We have this magnet, we attract the companion cube. Or I guess that's just a normal storage cube, isn't it? Not a companion. There is no heart. And then we drop it in the goal, and we move on to the next level. That seems to be what the whole game's about. And I have 2 cubes this time, and the goal is elevated, so let's drop that down there. Get that one. Drop it down, and there we go. Alright, I can move my right stick to move my arm, and I'm just going to slide this down. Yeah. Oh. Oh no, okay, it activated. I thought it went past. There are other objects besides cubes, such as this plank. Okay, not quite enough momentum. Try that again. So you can see how this works. Basically seems like a physics-based puzzler. Let's see. And when I get the cube, I lower myself down a little bit so I can't get past this obstacle. I can let go of the cube, and then I get high enough to get past it. So you see how that works. Oh! The art style looks nice. I mean, I like what the graphics look like. It's nice artwork. Much better than what you usually would see on Xbox Live Indie Games. Alright, I have to get past this thing. This girder. I can't do it, so I'm gonna grab all kinds of cubes, the weight of which are gonna lower me down. Alright, I can let them go now. Puzzle solved. This kind of keeps going on like this, I guess. Oh, we got something new, maybe. Don't know what that is. Oh, okay, I guess that's all there was to that room. Change our current weapon. Okay, what's this? Use the weapon to produce magnetic fields that we can pass through, or let objects pass through. Okay, okay. Now we're thinking with portals, right? Like I said, I like what the artwork looks like. That seems to be the main thing that the game is going for it, though. I don't know how much I'm really enjoying the gameplay itself. Let's see. It stopped. Why it stop? Alright. Game froze, I guess. I might consider doing another take of this, but when I was practicing the game, it actually crashed. This one is not flat out Oh, hold on. Yes, okay. It crashed. So that's 2 out of 2 times it's crashed now. So Cubicity, it looks nice. It's a kind of an interesting puzzler. I don't know if I'm all that interested in playing it, but so far it's 2 out of 2 on crashing. So they might want to work on that. I guess while we're here, we just might as well should go on to the next one, right? I usually cut this part out when I'm selecting the next game. I mean, we're on the menu already, on the dashboard, so I might as well go to the next one, which is FarmFury. This title screen is pretty inaccurate when making you think about what kind of game this is going to be. At least it seems like it has been to me so far. Let's play through the tutorial so you can see what FarmFury is about. Okay, what do? It's about physically destroying your opponent's farm. We have a farm, our opponents have competing farms, and we are going to kill them. This is hardcore farming right here. Okay, we're going to select that mouse icon. I'm going to spend $250 to build a mouse house. It'll generate mice. Now I want cows to go... Why would we breed mice on a farm? It's time to see some blood and gore, though, regardless. It's time for mice and cow versus mice. Oh, man. Yep, when they die, they explode into gore, and then we can use our icon to collect the mouse gore, which translates to money. That's how farming works. Okay, I'm gonna get an upgrade for my mouse farm. Now I have level 2 mice. That's my opponent, by the way, for right now. It says to do my best to produce the golden cow, which is what I can do if I level up the cow house enough times. Okay, let's start the game. Let's see. Why don't I pick Frog Girl? And maybe my opponent can be the chief. Alright, now I know what my opponent's strategy is going to be, because I've seen them do it before. They're just going to pick the cow. So I'll do the opposite. I'll just pick a whole lot of mice. See what happens here. The computer strategy seems to be to make the cow house and upgrade the cow house as fast as possible to get the golden cow, which is really tough. I just want to see what happens if I make a whole load of mice, if that is a valid strategy, or will I lose? Oh, this is not good so far. All of the death is happening on my opponent's side of the farm, so I cannot collect this gore. My opponent is getting all kinds of money, so this was a bad strategy to begin with. I can see that now. You can see that I can only move my icon on the left side of the screen, which means I'm limited in terms of collecting this gore and getting monies. Alright. Let me upgrade a mouse house. There we go. I have level 2 mice. Oh, but he's on level 3 cow already. Those green cows. They're gonna tear me apart, honestly. I don't like how this is going. I think mice might not be a very good strategy. Alright, level 2 mice all around. He has got a lot of money, though. He is going to be able to upgrade his cow house pretty soon and get that golden cow. The plus side... Oh, hold on. The plus side is that he has nothing else going on, and I am just wrecking his farm right now. Actually, I don't know why his cows are not attacking. They're just hanging out by the farm. I mean, I guess that's good for me. Because look at that. I mean, he's getting a lot of money by my units smashing into the farm, but at the same time, it's doing damage to the farm. I honestly don't know why his cows are hanging out by the right side of the screen. I have not seen that happen before. There must be some kind of glitch, because I don't think that's supposed to happen. At this rate, however, I'm going to take out that farm. Looks like my mouse strategy might have been successful after all, even if it's just due to a glitch. Because he's got those golden cows, and those things will murder me. Yep, there we go. I blew up my opponent's farm and killed the chief. There is no mercy when it comes to FarmFury. That's why it's called FarmFury. We're angry at each other. We're furious. Only, let's see. Let me pick Afro and go up against Ninja? I guess? Let's see. Alright, let me try making some cows this time. This time we did the same strategy. We built a cow house and we upgraded it using all of our money. So we're equal right now. You might, the difference between the characters, by the way, are special abilities. I have, let's see, speed down. Don't know what that does. Maybe it hurts my opponent. My opponent has ninja stars, I think? I didn't need to use my special ability in the first match, which was actually a bomb, which can destroy an area in effect. Didn't have to use that because all of the combat was on the right side of the field, and I can only move my cursor on the left side of the field. Let me build a mouse house just to get a few more troops in there. So while the cows do combat, maybe the mice can do a little something to give me an edge. We'll see if that works out. He's got enough money to level up the cows, though. Let's see how much I need to level this up. 900. I can level up the mice, though. You know, I really had no idea this was how the farming industry worked. It's a lot more interesting than I thought it was. Okay, it looks like my cows and mice are starting to push back on the cows, on the green cows. But that's giving my opponent a lot of money. Oh, and they're building another cow house. If I can get $900, then I can upgrade to level 3 cows. Just a little more. Oh, there it is. Alright, now I got green cows of my own. I think he just upgraded his cows to level 4. Yep, there you go. I got superior cows coming right at me. Can't do a thing about it. How much do I need to level up the mouse? I think it's 500, so let's do that. It's pretty even so far, honestly. Though he has a lot more money than I do. I guess that's the thing. If you have inferior forces to begin with, you can have most of the deaths happening on your side of the field, which will give you most of the monies, which can let you level up your units. Make a comeback. Alright, level up my mice. Oh no, the golden cow. Okay. I was spared the wrath of the golden cow because the time has expired. Still don't know how I won that first match, because it seemed like there was a glitch. I don't know why those cows were not attacking. In any case, that's FarmFury, the game of viciously murdering your opposing farmers in all-out war using livestock and mice. It's actually kind of fun, honestly. I kind of like the game. It's simple, but I kind of like the idea. I had a good time playing it. It's FarmFury on Xbox Live Indie Games. And lastly, this week on Xbox Live Indie Games, our 13th and final game is Fractopia. And it's about fractals. And I'm almost positive that we've seen this exact thing sometime in the past. I'm almost positive that we looked at an XBlig where it was generating fractals and we could zoom in on the fractals and it looked exactly like this. I'm almost positive that we did. Oh, I can't view that in the demo. Okay, only the first 2 fractals are available in the demo. Maybe it was the same game. Maybe this is an upgraded version of Fractopia. I don't know. But I'm quite positive we've seen this before. And this is really all there is to it. You create fractals. Well, actually, you don't create fractals. You have preset fractals. and you can zoom in on them and look at how pretty the fractals are. That seems to be all there is to Fractopia. I don't think there's... I mean, there's a bunch of patterns we can look at, but it seems to be all there is to it. So that's it for the week of November the 24th to November the 30th, 2013, on Xbox Live Indie Games. 13 games! It's a lot that we went through. My favorite this week, I suppose, probably FarmFury. Maybe TTY GFX ADVNTR. One of those, I think, was my favorite, because I actually had a pretty good time playing those. I kind of like them. No silver dollar games, actually, this week again. They're slipping. I don't know what's going on with them, but their output has gone way down, it seems. I don't know how they can get by without releasing a game a week. Well, they've been doing that. We had a zombie game. We had actually that game, the dual joystick overhead shooter with Zomination. It's been a while since we've seen one of those, and like I said, the time that has passed has not made me like that kind of game anymore. We had Don't Be Late for Your Date, which was... Well, unfortunately, we were late for our date because we died. So we actually had a few actual playable games this week. Surprising for a week of Xbox Live Indie Games, but I think probably my favorites were FarmFury and TTY GFX ADVNTR. So that's it, I suppose, for this week. 13 games. We'll be back next week for more of these wonderful, beautiful, top-tier gemstones of indie games, indie game productions, with another round of Xbox Live Indie Games. I'll see you next time. Have a good week. And hopefully we'll have some more classics, modern age classics to look at next week as we continue to go through Xbox Live Indie Games until whenever the service goes down. Who knows when that is? I don't know. You don't know. Probably Microsoft doesn't know. I assume it'll happen at some time, some point. It hasn't happened yet. But we'll keep going until it happens. See you next week.